Forever Beauty, it's a wonderful world that you have created over here. But what really shook me was what really happened 1.5 years back.
There was a time where just bringing Forever Beauty to life, I got very sick. I had a nervous breakdown. After that nervous breakdown, slowly, each part of my organ, from my arm to my legs, one by one, started to disconnect with my nerves.
Do you feel vindicated in a way that it was all worth it, and the vision that you had for yourself?
Of course, I find that it was worth it. I find that every single person that comes here, they feel an experience.
How just you had this trajectory of finding your way in life?
The one thing where I would say my transition started is when I was living there by myself, and I felt that was a time where I just realized from the transition up from a golden spoon to now I'm on my own.
All right, I have with me Tabi, and I met her yesterday at the meet and greet show of Hania Amir. She was present over there, and she had wonderful energy, and she has Forever Beauty with her, and that's her, and she loves it, and she is completely in love with it, and it's wonderful knowing her story, and I thought that the story should be told to the world, and it's very, very inspiring. So Tabi, thank you very much first of all for speaking to me.
Thank you very much for coming here today and being a part of Forever Beauty and learning more about us.
No, I think it's a fascinating story. So Forever Beauty, it's a wonderful, I think, world that you have created over here. But what really shook me was what really happened 1.5 years back.
Yeah.
What happened 1.5 years back?
So well, I can say first that I had a vision for a very long time that I wanted to open up my own wellness clinic. It's just because I wanted all of my expertise to be under one roof. And it was very challenging to get to this level. What happened 1.5 years back is when I was going through so many challenges to produce Forever Beauty. And it was also not only challenges, but I would say getting people around you that, I don't know if this is going to work. There's so many doubts, there's so many that, but I stayed very, very, very strong in what I wanted to do. And I went through a lot of struggles to make that happen. But there was a time where just bringing Forever Beauty to life, I got very sick. And I guess because of all the stress that I had a nervous breakdown. And after that nervous breakdown, slowly, each part of my organ, from my arm to my legs, one by one, started to disconnect with my nerves. And I was just lying there and I couldn't move. I was in bed, I couldn't talk, there was no speech, I couldn't do anything. And I was thinking, oh my God, I have such a huge project that I want to do. How am I going to do this if I'm just going to be sick? But what I kept telling myself, even when I cannot communicate with anyone, I kept telling myself that I'm not sick. No, I'm not sick. I'm not going to tell myself. And I believe that when you talk from within, when you talk to yourself, it's very important that you tell yourself that it doesn't matter where you are, what stage you are, how bad of a situation you're in, you're going to get out of it. And I guess my belief in God to make this happen, the belief in my vision, I stayed put and I stayed strong. Even though I couldn't move, I just kept thinking, okay, God, you're going to help me get out of this. If I'm here for a reason, and I know that you're going to get me out of it. But the thought of me being in that situation where someone come up to me who used to visit, and they would feel, we feel so bad, you're going through this, and I understand everyone loves me. That's the reason why they came to see me. But I kept telling myself, I'm not sick, I'm going to be okay, I'm going to push myself out. So I would try to speak, try to move my body, and I really, I think that was one thing that really shook me. And I said, God, you're going to have to help me get out. And I think my positivity, that's one thing I would always say, it doesn't matter where you are, but if you push yourself, you never give up on your dream, you never give up on your vision, and never give up on God. I think you can always, there will be a time when you will achieve where you want to be.
No, absolutely. And now when you have this wonderful Forever Beauty with you, and you had Hania Amir visiting and spending time over here, and she just didn't want to leave. Do you feel vindicated in a way that it was all worth it, and the vision that you had for yourself?
Of course, I find that it was worth it. I find that every single person that comes here, they feel an experience. Forever Beauty is not about just aesthetics. It's about making you feel relaxed, making you feel happy, making you feel, because our life is so busy, but I think slowing down is also very important for us. And I wanted to create an ambience, a feeling of opulence, feeling of tranquility, feeling of relaxation. And I wanted to show that in my aesthetics here, just itself, when you walk in Forever Beauty. And that's where it starts. So that journey starts from where people have that feeling of relaxation when they come here, a sense of peace. Because every single person who has come here has said that to me, that there's something here, Tabi. This is a hidden gem. This is a place where I don't know. I just feel so peaceful when I'm here, and I don't want to go. And I've gotten that from from younger, from older to seniors. Like everyone who has come in has said that to me, and that makes me feel like I'm really glad that they're feeling that, because that's the perception I wanted them to give to them. That's the feelings that I wanted them to create when they come to Forever Beauty, because like I said, Forever Beauty is where timeless beauty begins, and behind Forever Beauty means that yes, beauty is there forever, but and I want to let people know that beauty is stages of life, and every stage is beautiful. So when you come here, we take care of you. We take care of your journey of health, wellness, and beauty, all in one.
Okay, so what all do you do at Forever Beauty?
So we started off. I believe that when beauty starts from within. So I wanted to focus, and I know a lot of spas don't focus on the inside, and I wanted to, giving people an opportunity where we start off from cleansing inside, from within, and that means first thing is relaxation. I think that's the key first, to get people relaxed. They need to feel that. And we cleanse them. We cleanse them through our yoga exercises, through our cleanse their body. If they're someone who has any health issues, we have experts, nutritionists, dietitians that can help you. And your soul, cleansing your soul. We do meditations here. We do small workshops over here, just to help you to meet yourself. And then from there, we can get into, after we take care of the health aspect, we get into the aesthetics. And our aesthetics are all non-invasive. I have a very holistic approach with Forever Beauty, and I try to do things that maximize as much as I can to have every treatment, non-invasive, and it just helps build. Just like how Forever Beauty is a journey, even your skin, your hair, your body, everything is a journey. And if we do it in such a holistic way, you can still get maximum results, and it'll be more long-term. So aesthetics is one thing. Yes, there are certain things that you need to do. Sometimes they need to be instant. But because I have an approach, I feel like my clients have been very satisfied. They feel like there's no pain. There's no downtime in my treatments. They feel good about themselves, and they're getting 100%, results. So that's great. I'm really happy with that. Then we have our beauty side, and that's like now we focus on our outer beauty. The makeup, the hair, the look, the aesthetics of how you're dressed, styling them, making them look beautiful from outside, the makeup part, the bridal. Like there's so many things that we do all under Forever Beauty. Like I said, it's a journey, and it's your journey. And we want you to, like I said, we want you to meet yourself. And this is more a home away from home.
Tabi, you've had a very, very interesting, I think, journey. Would you like to tell me something about your childhood, and how you grew up, and how just you had this trajectory of finding your way in life?
Okay, well, I would say my childhood was very beautiful. I was born with a golden spoon in my mouth, I would say. It was whatever I used to think, and my parents it would be right in front of me. So that was the kind of lifestyle that I had as I grew up. So my parents wanted me, they were always so, adamant on the fact that you're going to get married one day. You need to know about your values. You need to know about family. I'm like the only daughter, and I have three brothers. So it was a very small family. And they wanted me to know more learn about relationships, learn about our culture, learn about our traditions, because I was born and brought up here in Canada. So it's kind of different. And once when I went there, and I think that's when I learned a lot of things about how to value myself, value people, value things. And the reason why is because I felt life is just not, you could say a bowl of or a spoon of gold. So I think that I learned a lot of things, and that's through all those challenges and the stuff that I did learn. I feel that the way I am or who I am today has a big role in that.
Okay, it's so wonderful that you're having this enterprise now, and but were there moments in your life at some stage when you felt that will you ever be able to find your own destination, your own path, and which is beyond being a wife and a mother and a daughter?
Like I would feel that every day is a learning stage for me, and sky's the limit. So I don't give up on. I find that whenever I learn something, of course you want to learn something more and more, because there's always depth in everything. And I like to learn. I'm a very deep person. So to say that I'll be happy or I'll find my contentment in just one thing, no. I think I want to explore. I want to keep learning. Doesn't matter what age it is. And I find that for itself, challenging yourself in every stage is what I think will definitely make me someone. Learn more wisdom. I'll have more wisdom. I'll have more knowledge. I'll be able to help others that way. It's not just about myself and my journey. If I can help someone just through one of my experiences, and a lot of people when they do talk to me about their life, and if I can give one advice that they can take away from me, that's one thing that I find that I do feel happy about and content from that.
Fantastic. All right. And so Tabi, what are your future plans from here on?
I would say, so Forever Beauty has just begun. So it's just the beginning. And I think that Forever Beauty is going to go very far. And I want it to, because it's not just about, like I said, making you feel beautiful or look beautiful. It's a journey. And I want this to go, I just want people to know more about what Forever Beauty is all about. And I want them to trust us. I want them to feel when they come here that they're leaving with something that is satisfying for them.
Would you want to start new franchises as well?
I haven't thought about that yet, but I would say later on, sometime, yes, why not? That would be nice. Of course, from one branch you want to grow. The growth is only going to happen when you start opening different branches, and just not only here in Canada, in Toronto. I would say even in different cities or different countries. Why not? Like I said, I want to spread Forever Beauty and this vision. I think it's important to do that. I've always tried to do things that are meaningful, and Forever Beauty, there's nothing else that can describe who I am as a person more than Forever Beauty.
That's wonderful. Okay, and would you want to write a book? Would you want to do TED Talks and share your inspiring journey with the world?
That you have me on camera right now, and I'm actually not a camera person. I'm more a person off the camera. So I don't know. I think I would, for myself, like I said, I think I would tell you that what would be my biggest weakness is actually this here, talking in front of this camera. I don't know how I'm doing it, but
don't think there's a camera.
But I would love to inspire. If I can inspire anybody and tell them about my journey, tell them something where they can learn from me or take something back from me, I would love that. But to say that I really want to see myself there, I don't want to vision myself there. If it happens, it happens. Maybe by multiple interviews like this, I might have the confidence to do something like that. But
I think you're very articulate. I think you're very articulate, and you have a very different, very unique worldview, the way you think.
Yeah. I do believe I do, and it's hard to stay positive. That's one thing I would say. You have to stay positive. You have to be firm. If you keep looking, even any situation or any challenge in your life, and if you're grateful and you have gratitude in you, with things that are there, that are hanging on with you, regardless of what you are, where you are, and what a bad situation you are. And the reason why I say that, because we all have our own journeys, we all have our own stories, and I kind of feel right now the world is very unhappy, just unhappy with themselves, because there's so much depression everywhere, and that's the reason why there's so many issues with mental health. People don't even know that they have mental health, to be honest, and I feel that if you are think positive, even if you have issues. Like when I wasn't feeling well and I was sick like that, I couldn't move. I felt like I was paralyzed. I felt, no, I had to think about the positive. It doesn't matter. I'm grateful for looking out the window. I can see the ceiling. I can see the light. So when you think like that, you're going to see how God opens more for you, because you have that vision. And when we talk about manifestation, it's not a small thing. People think it's, it doesn't matter about manifestation, but it actually, if you have manifest something, you are putting it out there. So if I'm going to put out energy, good, positive vibes, I'm going to get that back with me too. But if I'm going to just put out and think negative, I'm going to get that negativity and I'm not going to move forward. So, if there was something that I would want people to take back from this interview, it would be just believe in God, believe in your faith, believe in yourself, believe in your vision. And it doesn't matter what you're going through in life, just say that, you know what, it's okay. Tell yourself that. You need to think that it's okay. And when you think that, you say, tomorrow is going to be another day. It's okay if I go through this again tomorrow, but next week I won't. So if you keep thinking those things, those doors and those barriers, those blockages are just going to start just on its own. They're all going to start vanishing and your way is going to be completely clear and you know exactly where you want to be then.
That is absolutely wonderful, Tabi. I think you have a wonderful way of expressing yourself, and you should definitely be in front of the camera more often. The world will benefit from that. So thank you very much. Wonderful knowing you for the last 24 hours, and all the best for Forever Beauty. I'm sure that it's going to go from strength to strength. I definitely think that there's a book inside you, and I hope that it comes out at some stage of your life. Thank you very much, and all the best wishes.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.